Hey YouTube, it's Pauline, aka The Missus. I caved. It's day 9 and I caved. I ate. Now, I did not chow down on like fast food or something like crazy, but I caved enough to have had solid food, and so my fast is over. I didn't make it to day 60. I didn't make it to day 30, but you know what? I made it 8 days, and 8 days on just juice is a feat. So one of the questions, I'm just going to go over a couple questions that you guys asked. One of the questions I received from someone was, do I feel judged or guilty? No. I feel pretty darn good about what I achieved. I mean, I went from drinking several sodas a day, candy, cheesesteaks, you name it, I ate it. And to go from that to just juicing and water, pretty big achievement. So I give myself props for that. Even if no one else does, I do, because I know how hard that was for me. The other question is, how much weight did I lose? So I am ready to divulge. So I lost a total of 12 pounds. So not bad for 8 days, if anyone's wondering. I think it's a really good, like if you're prepping for something, I mean, and you have 8 days, you will probably lose a substantial weight doing this. I just, my only disclaimer though, is that on any diet, I usually lose 10 pounds, the first 10 within about a week to 10 days. So just know that kind of going in, that the results vary, of course. So yeah, so I guess a review of the fast. What are my takeaways? Well, I mean, I think I have some positives and some negatives. Oh, one other question. I am still juicing. So I am still having my Mean Green. I had one this morning, even though I still don't love it. I know that it's good for me, and so hopefully I can continue doing that because I'm getting nutrients from things that I'd never tried before, which goes into my review. What are the good things that I've taken away from this? Some of them are that I was introduced to foods that I really wouldn't eat otherwise. I will never eat a beet. Although you never know. I don't want to never say never, you know what they say, but I can't see me really like chowing down on a beet, but I can see me drinking a beet. So that was pretty good. It introduced me to a lot of literature, and I really got educated on different industries as far as the beef industry and the poultry industry and different markets, like the obscure markets that are out there that I didn't even know were out there. I'm used to going to my regular grocery store with all the big boxes and cans and processed stuff, and I got to uncover some little like mom and pop shops, and that was pretty cool. I definitely looked into like farm co-ops, which is a pretty neat idea, and I definitely think that I hope that I can work that many fruits and vegetables into my diet, that I want to maybe pursue that, because I'm all about supporting locally grown food. I think it's super important, especially now more than ever. So yeah, so I definitely got an education through these 8 days, which I think I'm all about learning. I love learning new things. I become like obsessed with a subject once I uncover it. So I was just, I mean, ravenous for information while I was on this diet. So that was pretty good. So some negatives as to why I stopped. Well, yesterday, I know I said that I cried. I cried several times. I mean, it was a really emotional day, and that's really not me. I'm not really, I mean, I guess I'm as emotional as the next person, but I don't really cry like multiple times on end. And so that was number one sign that maybe things were going south. And then I did have, and it's not something I talked about really, I don't know why, but I had this like a thick tongue feeling throughout, maybe from day 3 on, and I thought it was just from dehydration, but I was reading up because I actually had like a coating on my tongue, and I read that that's actually very common during the fast. So that was kind of weird for me. It just felt odd. Not even beyond odd. It was kind of like a little bit repulsive to me. So repulsive is kind of a strong word, but it was definitely alarming, and I didn't like it. Even though it was normal and whatever, I didn't like it. So now I'm like back to normal. I don't have the coating anymore, which is pretty neat. And I guess the main takeaway well, the main reason I stopped, it's not my main takeaway. I guess the main reason I stopped too is because I really felt, when I really thought about it, because I gave it such deep thought. I mean, hours thinking, you know, I can't break it. I can't break my fast. I have to keep going. But I thought, you know, if my end goal is to be healthy and my end goal is to maintain weight loss, achieve weight loss and maintain it, is this the plan that I want to be on for that long of a period of time? And the answer was simply no. I didn't want to be tied to the juicer. I didn't, that does not really fit what I see for myself in the future. I want to see me in like a cool, like, I don't know, vegan restaurant, like chowing down on some tofurkey or something. That I could definitely see. But hanging out with the juicer all the time, not so much. So I really wanted to pursue something that lets me incorporate healthy alternatives, because then I can share that with my kids. I mean, one of the big things was, I'm sorry, this video is getting kind of long. One of the big things was during mealtime, I couldn't even eat with my family because I was so tempted by the food, hungry for the food. I mean, it wasn't just like, oh, I want to eat that because it tastes good. It was, I was hungry. So to, I guess, have to go through that was really difficult. So a lot of times I was eating separately, and I don't love that. I would love for this to be a learning experience with the kids. I mean, they did try the juices, don't get me wrong. That was kind of fun. But I would love to instead introduce a like gluten-free alternative that we can all try and sit down and enjoy together, rather than, oh, mom's doing something different and extreme over there and we'll just eat over here. It just was kind of divisive, and I just didn't like that. So, but I hope that, I should have stated the kind of negatives first, because I really did find a lot of positives about it. Would I do it again? Sure. I don't know if I would do it for 8 days. I might try it for another 5 days, because for the detoxifying effects, as far as cleaning out your liver and giving your digestive tract a rest and like a good clean, I kind of like that. And I think that it does make sense. Like, you change the oil in your car, so why not treat your body and maintain it just as well as we do our expensive machinery? So I think I would definitely be up for it again. So I'm definitely here to cheer all of you juicers on who are going to try it. I hope that you made it further than I did. And yet I will totally understand and like give you virtual hugs if you quit on day 1, 2, or 3, because I know how it is. It's tough. So my friends, I will still be posting videos as far as healthy eating, and I'll give you diet updates, because I'm still pursuing weight loss, so I'm not giving up, but I will not return to soda, refined sugar, caffeine. I've broken that, and I do not want to go back to that. So those are some goodies. So I will continue to keep you posted on my progress, and maybe, you know, down the line, I'll be like super vegan, who knows? And until then, I'll see you next time. Leave your comments below for me. I want to know what you guys think. Don't be too harsh on me. It was hard. It was hard. So I look forward to reading your comments. Thanks so much for coming with me on my journey. Shorter than we thought, but yet I still had a good time. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.